I don't think that the Boston are going to look different just because Jayson Tatum's not there. They traded Luke Cornett. They don't have Al Horford. They don't, they got Peyton Pritchard. It was and Anthony, and they just got rid of George Niang.
Oh, so and they got rid of Drew Holiday.
Yeah. Thank you. I forgot about that too. I don't think they're just going to look different just because they got Jaylen Brown at the number 1. I feel like they're going to look different because they're going in a completely different direction. And even guys like Derek White, he might end up trending down because of the changes that are about to occur. But I don't want to put it all on Jaylen Brown and this Celtics team looking different because he's going to be number 1. I think he's going to do his best to hold it down. And he's going to actually have to work for this $200 million that they gave him. This max contract that they gave him. $300 million. There we go. He's going to have to actually work for that $300 million. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with it.
I think he'll be okay. I don't think the Celtics would be that good of a team. And I think that Tatum and Brown may have played their last game together. New ownership. Look for some mid-season moves. New ownership, man. Listen, they spent all that money to acquire the team. They don't want to spend all that money on these players. So I feel like they're not in a win. The new owner, it just depends on the direction the new ownership goes. But I don't think that they would be in a win now mentality more so than let's get this bread back mentality.
If they get to Christmas middling around 500, there will be some selling done. Whenever Jaylen got hurt and Jaylen Brown would have to be the number 1 for whatever time, like now Jaylen Brown, has to be the number 1, right? It's so easy when you're a number 2 and other teams are game planning for the number 1 that you can go get your shots off. You can go get your buckets. It's really easy. But now that you're the number 1 and now that teams are going to be game planning for you, can you be this 1A and 1B everybody thought you was because you was being able to be hidden behind the fact that teams weren't game planning for you day in and day out?
He was not hidden. I think Jaylen Brown thought he's always thought in his mind he was number 1. Even before he was number 1 and he was out there hustling and actually giving us a reason to give him $200 million. But now he's getting it. And I feel like he thinks he can go out there and he looks at himself as the number 1 scoring option by the amount of shots he takes per game and his presence on the court. He never shies away and hides. I really don't feel like he hides. I think he just don't caring. He be knowing Derek White gonna get his. Once Derek White hot, then what's my point? I think he's smart in that aspect, but I don't think he ever hides himself. Whereas though they're not game planning for him.
Well, look, it's some people that kind of agree with y'all, and one of them was a Celtic legend. So Bob Cousy was on. I think he was getting interviewed by a Boston newspaper. And he had some interesting things to say. I couldn't find a soundbite for it because they just printed it. So it's not him talking, but this is a podcast that's based out in Boston that was actually reading the comments by Bob Cousy about Boston and Jaylen Brown. So this is his quote.
The Boston Globe. The story says Celtics legend Bob Cousy on Jaylen Brown with Jayson Tatum out. Quote, in my judgment, Jaylen is not quite at the superstar level Tatum is. Can he carry the load by himself? I see a major rebuilding effort coming. Whoa. So this tweet's from Legion Hoops with the stories via the Boston Globe.
Bob Cousy said he didn't have confidence that Boston was going to be able to stay afloat with Jaylen Brown as the number 1. He said he's not as, talented enough to be a number 1 as Jayson Tatum is. And do y'all agree that Boston is about to look a lot different with Jaylen Brown as the number 1 and probably not be like they would be if Jayson Tatum was there?
100%. 100%. It's gonna look real different in Boston this year. Boston fans are gonna hate it. Jayson Tatum fans are gonna hate it. Well, they're not gonna hate it. They're gonna see like, yeah, now you realize who the real number 1 is. The Jaylen Brown purists are going to hate it because they're going to see that their favorite guy can't be the number one. And I think they'll be playing at best this season.
I don't think that the Boston are going to look different just because Jayson Tatum's not there. They traded Luke Cornett. They don't have Al Horford. They don't, they got Peyton Pritchard. It was and Anthony, and they just got rid of George Niang.
Oh, so and they got rid of Drew Holiday.
Yeah. Thank you. I forgot about that too. I don't think they're just going to look different just because they got Jaylen Brown at the number one. I feel like they're going to look different because they're going in a completely different direction. And even guys like Derek White, he might end up trending down because of the changes that are about to occur. But I don't want to put it all on Jaylen Brown and this Celtics team looking different because he's going to be number one. I think he's going to do his best to hold it down. And he's going to actually have to work for this $200 million that they gave him. This max contract that they gave him. $300 million. There we go. He gonna have to actually work for that $300 million, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with it.
I think he'll be okay. I don't think the Celtics would be that good of a team, and I think that Tatum and Brown may have played their last game together. New ownership. Look for some mid-season moves. New ownership, man. Listen. They spent all that money to acquire the team. They don't want to spend all that money on these players. So I feel like they're not in a win. The new owner, it just depends on the direction the new ownership goes, but I don't think that they would be in a win now mentality more so than let's get this bread back mentality.
If they get to Christmas, middling around 500, there will be some selling done. There will be some selling done.
I mean, they already sold a little bit this summer, and I think the only thing left to sell is Brown. Brown will be the trade bait. They'll wait for Tatum to come back next year healthy, and they'll just move on. They already got rid of Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Al Horford.
Forgot about Porzingis.
That's why I said Brown gonna hoop. That's why I said Brown gonna hoop because he knows.
Oh wait, no matter what he do, he down to Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't Porzingis? Well, I know why he's not on the list, but Porzingis could have a great year. They got rid of Clint.
No. KP down in Atlanta.
Yeah. It's gonna be nasty.
And now you ain't got no big man, and you got to go against Miles Turner, KP, Karl Anthony Towns, Bam Adebayo. You got to see all these guys 4 times a year.
Ooh. How do y'all feel about Pascal Siakam not being on the top 10? Question mark.
Oh, thank you.
Question mark. You said Miles Turner. I started thinking. Like, hold on.
Spicy P Paws got to be in the top 10. Thank you. That
man is a champion. Why are we sleeping on Pascal Siakam? Like, wait a minute.
I told you, Cat's soft ass is coming out that fucking list. So that's one spot right there. Cat is out of there. Cat is gone.
So Scotty Barnes is in. Spicy P is in.
Spicy P is in for sure. Thank you, Brianna. I definitely forgot. I knew I was missing somebody. I was trying to run through my list. I literally. Pascal Siakam for sure.
I mean, I'm thinking about the East Coast. I'm more excited about the East Coast, not just because I'm from the East Coast. Shout out to the East Coast, but I'm more excited about what the East Coast is doing this year than what the West Coast is doing this year. With all the trades, I'm especially excited about this Orlando team. I have a soft spot for Tyus Jones. I love Desmond Bane and Paolo. Franz Mortis is going to be coming back from his injury. They kept Jonathan Isaac. I think Jalen Suggs still on that team. Like, I'm excited for Orlando. They got Trevelyan McQueen. Shout out to Trevelyan McQueen. He's from Baltimore.
Let it rock, Jay. Let it rock.
You don't like Orlando?
She named a whole bunch of nobodies.
Man.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Jay. They got Parker. They got Parker.
They got Parker.
Tyus Jones.
Hey, I thought she was naming Carl. She said Lightning McQueen.
Shout out to Trevelyan McQueen. He from Baltimore, y'all. And in the games that he did play, he did great.
What's your soft spot for Tyus Jones?
I seen him in person. And he hustles. He plays good defense. I think he's a true point guard, and I respect.
I like Trey. I like
that.
Trey better. I like Trey better.
Trey
Jones.
Trey Jones on the Bulls.
Yes.
You know, I was kind of sad to see how he trended down this season. Despite his injury, I thought he played a fabulous season before with the Spurs, and to see him being traded to the Bulls, I'm excited because I feel like he could be that number one option, even over Kobe White. Low key, we'll see. But
I think Kobe White needs to get out of Chicago in order to be able to actually reach the full potential of his game.
Where would he go?
Anywhere but Chicago.
What? He could go to Charlotte.
Nah, they guard him right now in Charlotte.
They got Colin.
No, that's what I'm saying. Anywhere but Chicago doesn't work. Like there's send him to Sacramento, it still doesn't work. There's a lot of places it doesn't work.
Actually, he could go to Sacramento. They guardless right now.
They really do need a backcourt desperately.
Sacramento's dumb guardless.
They gave up their backcourt. They had one.
Zach LaVine. I love Zach LaVine.
But we gotta stop this. We gotta stop this.
Way off topic.
She love everybody. She love everybody in the league.
This Zach LaVine.
Calm down.
Zach LaVine nostalgia has to stop. Like Zach LaVine ain't what he used to be, bro. He's not. And
he came back this season and was doing really well, and he didn't even get hurt. I don't even think he went down. Maybe once. It wasn't even hurt. He just needed some rest. Let's shout out to that.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Yo, I love it, bro. I love it. He just needed some rest.
What?
We've all been there. Hey, man, I ain't hurting me. I'm tired.
We got way off.
All right, so all right, so let's do this. I need to hear where y'all at on Brown being the number one, leading a successful playoff team in Boston. And where do y'all think Boston's going to finish at in the East?
Boston's not built to be a successful playoff team. I'd say 10.
Let me look at the stand.
I already said they're going to be a playing team at best.
Can somebody, Mel, you got their roster right up or no?
I'll pull it up.
I'll pull it up. We don't need him touching nothing else on his Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I was gonna do it on my phone, but you know how my Wi-Fi acting.
We don't need him putting no more strain on his Wi-Fi. I got it.
Because from all the players that I seen leave, I can't remember who joined Boston.
So their starting lineup is going to look. Their starting lineup is going to look like Derek White at the 1. Jaylen Brown at the 2.
Interchangeable.
All right, here we go. This is the entire roster as of right now. Good God. Okay.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
This is in name by alphabetical order. So this is not the starting lineup, but this is how it is. They got it in alphabetical order. Chris Boucher, Jaylen Brown, Torrey Craig, Luke Garza, Hugo Gonzalez, Hayden Gray, Sam Hauser, Al Horford, RJ Louise Jr., Josh Minnow, Peyton Pritchard, Neemias Queta, Baylor Shireman, Max Shulga, Anthony Simons, Jayson Tatum, we know he's not playing this year, Xavier Tillman, Jordan Walsh, Derek White, and Amari Williams.
Yikes.
Okay. Al Horford's gone. He's going to
Al Horford's gone.
He's going to Golden State. They're just waiting on the Kuminga shoe to drop.
Okay,
so it's going to be Derek White at the 1, Anthony Simons at the 2, and Jaylen Brown at the 3. And I don't hate that.
Cruz Boucher at the 4, and Luke Garza at the 5, most likely. That's going to be your starting 5. And then there's going to be us 4 on the bench.
They got Xavier Tillman probably coming up as like an 8th option.
You
can't win with that team.
Say that back.
I don't care.
Hold on.
Pritchard definitely coming off the bench.
Brianna, say that line one more time. I just want you to say it out loud one more time. Xavier Tillman, what? Said nobody ever.
Listen, I'm not going to
nobody ever.
Xavier, yo, like I. Someone in the chat said,
"Come on, Bree."
Oh no.
That man is 6'7", 245 pounds. That man ain't moving nothing.
They cooked.
Yeah,
They're
this
cooked.
is this
in
is
the
a
standings wise.
This is a playing team
I got
at best.
The Raptors gonna play better than him. The 76ers gonna play better than him. They got Jarrett McCain coming back. I think Kelly Oubre Jr. is gonna re-sign with them. I like that. I think, and if they got Joel, who knows what Paul George is doing. But I think the 76ers are going to do better than them this year. And the Wizards possibly are not going to be the last team in the league this year.
Yes,
Shout out to CJ McCollum.
Yes, they will.
Alex Sarr.
Are
you tripping? They're not going to be the last team in the league this year. You're tripping.
It ain't gonna be the Hornets. I can tell you that.
Hold on.
I'm telling you right now, they're not gonna have 2 seasons in a row at the bottom. No, they're not. They're not.
Name the Wizards' potential starting 5 right now.
Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you put me on the spot here. What is Carrington? We're gonna put Carrington in there. Alex Sarr, CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton,
Dejounte,
and then no,
Michael Carrington, where we went to school with.
It's something Carrington. I promise you. I just can't remember.
All right. You know what? Let's go pull up the Wizards
roster. It's something Carrington. He's gonna be their number 1, and then CJ McCollum can move back to the 2. Or we saw how CJ McCollum surprised us all and was able to handle that point guard position while at New Orleans. And then at the 5, I'm trying to think because I know they got rid of Valanciunas. Who is at their 5? I wouldn't even start. I mean, Alex Sarr gonna be at their 5. Who's gonna be at their 4?
You can't sit here and tell me this team not about to be the last in the league again.
No, they're not.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The Celtics team just sounded like shit.
In the league to number 6 in the East.
Hold on.
There's no way this
absolutely.
Team
all right. You know what?
Number 15 or whatever is in how many teams are in there. There's no way they're doing that again.
Jay,
Carrington. Y'all look.
Hold on.
Let me look at their roster.
I got the roster right here. I'm about to run it down. But Mel, I want you to get the Bugs Bunny and the pot graphic ready right now.
Because Corey Kispert doesn't count.
Because listen to this team. Listen to this team. This is the Wizards roster. Bilal Coulibaly. Tristan.
He did okay this year.
Hold on. Let me get through the whole joint. Let me get through the whole joint. Bilal Coulibaly. Tristan Vucevic. Cam Whitmore. CJ McCollum. AJ Johnson, Bub Carrington.
There we go.
Justin Champagny, Trey Johnson, Malcolm Brogdon, Anthony Gill, Kayshawn George, Alex Sarr, JT Thor, Malachi Branham, Chris Middleton, Corey Kispert, Will Riley, Jameer Watkins, Dylan Jones, and Marvin Bagley III.
Oh, Marvin Bagley. Yeah, nah. See, Marvin Bagley is a bust. Hopefully he has a comeback season. Hopefully. But
he ain't a bust.
He's not bad. I don't know if he'll be in the starting lineup.
This is your home team, technically, because
that's Maryland, what I'm saying.
Maryland ain't got no basketball team. So that was a homer statement that you said that the Wizards wasn't gonna be the last team in the league.
I'm letting you know right now they're not. Chris, we can put money on it. I don't even gamble.
Put 100.
I don't even gamble.
Put 100.
Hey, Chris.
I think she's right.
She also said that Detroit went from last to 6th. And if there was only someone with foresight that called that,
that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Jay. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they're going to have another season at the bottom. I don't see that.
Oh, they're going to be close to it. They might not be at the bottom.
But they're not going to be at the very bottom. They're just not. Like, CJ McCollum.
13 look real good.
All right. So what's the difference?
Hear me out. They got Chris Middleton and CJ McCollum. Leadership alone really does matter. He was just the commissioner, president, or whatever he was called last year. Like, that man is respected.
You can't lead. You can't lead in plain clothes from the bench.
Who says CJ McCollum's going to be on the bench?
Now Bagley was in and out the league, man. He had some injury issues. He had
everybody got injury issues. I don't want to hear that.
Now Bagley had a TBI.
What is that?
A traumatic brain injury. He lost his confidence. Nah, for real, man. It happened. I'm a Marvin Bagley guy. I'm a Duke fan. Anybody who went to Duke, the brotherhood, baby.
Oh man.
Facts.
Listen.
Kyrie, Jayson Tatum.
You know what, man?
Like I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Brianna, I just don't see another team being as bad as the Wizards.
Oh, there's teams out there.
Okay, there's like exactly. You really think that this Brooklyn?
Did you look at the Hornets roster?
You think this Brooklyn next team, because they got what, Michael Porter Jr. on their team, that they're going to be better than the Wizards?
Porter Jr. about to carry. MPG about to carry.
Let's see what MPG going to do as the lead of his team. Let's really see what this. He looked like he played Catholic high school basketball. That's what MPG.
All right, we about to run down the Hornets roster real quick. All right.
Hey, hold on before you do that.
Miller, Miles Bridges.
Take every microphone in America away from Michael Porter Jr. That man.
Thank you.
Hey, Michael. Who needs a brother like Michael Porter Jr.? Man, like, yeah,
I told both my brothers I love them
like that.
Listen,
I ever told y'all in the group chat he the worst brother since Kane killed A.
They gonna get upset with MPJ. Listen, this Hornets roster is pretty nasty. I like the Hornets. I'm not, but they're the AAU team of the NBA.
Hold on, time out. This is the funniest comment I've seen in a long time.
Wizards, Portland, Wizards, Nets. We got a race to the bottom going on. The Wizards so bad they on that list twice. God damn.
I think he meant to put
what? Why Portland gonna be?
Oh no, Portland looks horrible.
I mean,
you know what? Portland would give Washington a run for
they got money. Chris Murray. I think DeLon Batoon resigned. I think they got Donovan Clingan.
And Dame ain't playing at all this year, is he?
Drew.
No, he not.
Who else? And then Chris Boucher, you say he's on the Celtics now, so he not even, or is he on the Wizards?
This team looks terrible. They got so many guards on here. Oh my god.
Who is this? Who you looking at, Chris?
Charlotte.
They got Colin Sexton now on Charlotte. Look. The best thing that Charlotte did for themselves was get rid of Nurkic, because whoever team Nurkic on is cooked.
Miles Bridges,
LaMelo Ball,
Miles Bridges, LaMelo Ball, Grant Williams,
I used to.
Daquan Jeffries, Nick Smith Jr., Zion James, Con Knipple, Colin Sexton, Wendell Moore Jr., Josh Green, Ryan Kalkbrenner, Antonio Reed. This is like a 18-man team, and 15 of them is guards.
They got an opportunity to play some really good basketball if they stay healthy.
They've always been okay like that.
Knipple gonna take. It's gonna be Knipple team. He taking the team from LaMelo.
Knipple is crazy.
8, 9, 10,
11,
12, 13, 14.
Oh, Zion James are gonna make the team. He was a rookie. Undrafted rookie.
There's 14 guards on the Hornets roster right now. 14
That's how you build
guards.
Yeah, they got to figure something out with that.
Golly, they got Spencer Dinwiddie now for some reason. Why?
Spencer,
Taj Gibson is still in the league. Shout out to him. I don't know what he's doing.
No, he's not. No.
Wait, is he on the Bulls?
Yes, he is.
No, he's on this. He's on this Hornets roster. He's on this Hornets roster.
Man, shut up. No, he's not.
I'm looking.
Yes,
he's got the jersey on in the position. Everything. I'm looking at him right now. Taj Gibson somehow stealing money. I don't know how he's doing it.
Maybe that's that veteran leadership that they need. Maybe that's the locker room leader that they need. I ain't mad.
Maybe he gonna be there.
But if he get in the game one time this year, I'm upset. If he gets in the game, I'm upset.
He need to be like Udonis Haslam for Miami, man. Don't even put no jersey on your jumpsuit.
I like Haslam.
Just wear your jumpsuit, and then when we need you to go play hockey, we're gonna throw you in. I think he got in one game, and he fouled out or he got ejected like 2 minutes later. Yeah, that's all Taj Gibson gonna be.